guys! It's been a while, hasn't it? I am so sorry that it has taken me this long to get up part 2. It's been over 2 months now since I posted my Tohoshinki JYJ Collection part 1. Oh, let me fix my necklace. Oh my. For some crazy reason, 8 of you decided to subscribe to me, and I want to thank you so much. It means a lot to know that someone actually is even slightly interested in listening to my ramblings. Oh, first of all, I live here in the US, and the part of the US that I live in, there really is no one else who is interested in K-pop. I kind of live literally somewhere in the middle of nowhere here, and so the online community and you guys is really, you know, who I get to share my excitement about K-pop with. So that being said, you'll notice this video is shot a little bit differently from my old one. This is still on my iPhone. It's an iPhone 6. However, now I have a tripod. Oh yeah, moving up in the world. So it's not a tripod, so hopefully it will be less shaky. Maybe you won't get any motion sickness like on the last video. So again, thank you so much for those of you who watched my part 1 video. For your viewing pleasure, here is part 2. So I'm gonna start off by showing you guys what I have that are not CDs, like DVDs, photo books, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna start off by showing you guys what I have from Tohoshinki with all 5 members. Unfortunately, that only amounts to like 2 items. So, but hey, we're gonna show it anyways. So the first thing that I've got is all about Tohoshinki season 3. This is an absolutely fabulous box set. You can find all the content that's on this DVD set subtitled in English on YouTube. It's really easy to find, so you don't have to go out and buy the box set like I did. It's just something I happen to have in my collection. There are 6 DVDs in here and a photo booklet, and the content is so unbelievably fun. If you are already a big fan of Tohoshinki or JYJ, you've probably seen all this footage, but if you're just getting into them, I can't recommend this enough. It's just such a fun little insight on their personalities and their quirks and how fabulous they are as a group. In my opinion, it's got a video that they did that's essentially parodying the Korean variety show called 2 Days, 1 Night, where they kind of go on like a mini vacation trip together. There are couple talks and interviews. They show you their pets. Some of them are cute little dogs. Some of their dogs are bigger than they are. It's really fun. So yeah, it's probably my most exciting thing on this list just because it's all 5 of them. From all 5 of them, I also have this piano book. You can still, I believe you can still buy this off of Yes Asia. It only cost me like $10 when I got it. So if you can play the piano, this is a fantastic addition to any fan's collection. Or maybe if someone you know plays the piano, you can convince them to play these songs for you. But included in this book, you've got Unforgettable, Heart, Mind, and Soul, My Destiny, My Little Princess, Thanks to, Tonight, Triangle, and a couple others on here as well. So a lot of their older ones, but the piano compositions on here are actually really pretty, and they're not overly difficult either. I wouldn't say they're at a beginner's level, but you don't need to be a pro to play them, so that's fun. So next I am going to do what I have from Homin, which again, like my Tohoshinki 5, is unfortunately a very sad, it's just a sad state of affairs, guys. It's so bad. I know I should have more from the duo, but I don't. And I actually didn't realize that I had that little until I went to make this video, so I'm so sorry. So for Homin, I've got their Ti Amo photo book. There are actually 3 photo books and a DVD in here. If you can afford this set, guys, it is worth every single penny. The photo books are this big. Let me open it up real quick so you can see. The photo books are this big. The photos in here are absolutely stunning. I can open up to a random page and like look how big these are. They're in, like, the quality is crazy incredible. Oh, they're just fantastic. And the photographs take up pretty much the entire page each time. So really, really fantastic. Oops, that's sticking out. Really, really fantastic buy for those of you Homan fans out there. I highly, highly recommend it. And yeah, unfortunately, that's all I've got for Homan. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's move on to JYJ, which is not such a failure. I actually have a ton of JYJ stuff. And it's not really that I'm biased one way or the other. It's just kind of the way that it's worked out over the years. I do tend to get more excited about JYJ, like DVD releases and such, more so than I do Homan's. But on the flip side, I tend to be more excited about Homan's music, especially Japanese, since they produce so much more than JYJ does. Of course, they also probably have no life and are worked down to the bone, but we get a lot of music, so there's that. So anyways, I'm sorry for that little mini rant. Anyways, moving on to the JYJ part of my collection. Like I said, I do have a lot more pieces. So from them, I've got the JYJ 3 Voices 2. This is the photo story, so it's not the full thing, but it is really great. If you open it up here, encased safely in bubble wrap. I feel like bubble wrap is like the seatbelt of K-pop stuff. Like, it just keeps it nice and safe. You get a couple of these cute little postcards. I think there's like about 10 in there, and then this photo book, which the photos are pretty. Oh, and a DVD in the back. The photos are pretty small, but they're really good quality, and they're really cute. Like, they're just really nice photos, good quality. So even though they're small, like even on these ones, you can see all the detail in them. It's really fun. They're really fun. All right, the next JYJ item I have is their 3 Voices 3. Again, this is not the full thing. This is just the secret sessions. It's pretty adorable. Again, let's see. No photo book in this one. This is kind of like their Come On Over director's cut, in the sense that it's kind of a shorter compilation. It's got 2 DVDs in it and this little postery thing. So not much content-wise, but the DVD is really fun and cute. So next thing I have for JYJ, I have their Tokyo Dome concert from 2013, the return of the JYJ, because the return of JYJ just wouldn't be as fun to say as the return of the JYJ, but it's an absolutely fantastic concert. Again, most of this JYJ stuff you can find on YouTube. Great quality. You don't necessarily need to go out and buy it all, because they ain't cheap, but they're beautiful. So this one comes in this lovely cardboard box, and it's okay if that gets a little dinged up, because it is protecting the real beauty which lays inside. This book is a nice, it's kind of like an textured, I don't think embossed is the right word. It's this textured, just plastic, whatever. You do get, I think it's 4 DVDs in here, and then a beautiful, beautiful photo book, which unfortunately is attached, but what you gonna do? Really fun collection of photos, in my opinion. You know, there are photographs in here from the stage itself, both group performances and their solo performances, as well as a lot of fun behind the scenes photos. So, yep, better put it away. So continuing on with JYJ concerts, I also have their Japanese Dome tour from 2014. Got spec on it. This is Ichigo Ichie, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's got little snowflakes on it. Comes with, again, a beautiful big photo book. This time the photo book does actually pop out. It's not attached, which I think is really nice. The photos in this one are very similar to their other 2 DVDs that came before this. The 4 DVDs, and then this insert here, which has this little ornament, and then like 10 or so postcards in there. hard to go wrong. It's just so cute. All right, next thing I have from JYJ is I have one of their photo books. This is the really loud, crinkly plastic. This is the Premier Collection in Mahalo. The photographs in here are really beautiful, very casual. The quality of the book itself, I don't think is quite what I would have hoped for. Tiamo was so fabulous. And this one, just in comparison, is a little short, unfortunately. The photos that are in here are kind of, in my opinion, oddly sized on the page. There are a lot of landscape photos. The photos with the guys in them tend to be like, they're very small in the photo. But give you a taste for it. Like, if these photos here had actually been what's in here, I think that would have been fabulous. But there's just like a lot of landscape. Or when they would be here, like I think this one is in there on a full spread, but then they're cut in the middle and it's kind of weird to me. There is also a DVD that is in here as well. That's probably the highlight of this set. They're always having a good time. It's really fun. The next JYJ thing I've got, this goes with the beginning limited edition. It's just the t-shirt and poster and then the plastic that comes in. This is a 3-page sticker set that I got a while back with an order. It's got a page of Yuchun stickers and then a page of Junsu and a page of Jaejoong. One last DVD I've got from JYJ. This is their Thanksgiving Live in Dome. It's so fabulous. This is one that like you really can't find video from on YouTube. I think as soon as it goes up, it gets taken down, I think by AVEX. And unfortunately, they can't really perform any of these songs anymore. So once again, AVEX. Really, really great performances. Just so beautiful to watch and to sing along to. So this is really treasured. I pull this one out probably more than I do any of the other DVDs, simply because I can't just go onto YouTube and pull it up that way. So last thing I have from JYJ, I think. Yeah, last thing I have from the 3 of JYJ, I have this bandana. It's super cute. I'll take it out so you guys can see. This, I don't own the DVD for the Return of the King tour, but I do have this bandana, which I think is really cute. It's got the same print on it as was on the packaging for their second album. You can see it's that same like floral planty print. It's so cute. I feel like if one was to make a JYJ Tohoshinki shrine, this would be a really cute thing to like have on the table, and then you could set all your stuff on top. I mean, that'd be maybe a little creepy and maybe a little over the top, but I've never thought about doing that before, of course. But yeah, I think it's really cute. All right, now we are going to move along to the boys' individual stuff. I don't have anything for Yuchun or Yoonho. I do have a couple of magazines, like Star One magazines and all those kinds of things, but those are kept with my posters in another place, so I didn't drag them out for this. I do have one photo book for Chungmin, and please let me know in the comments down below if you guys know where I can find additional fan photo books. This one I have is called Journey. It's by Never End, who I believe she's Japanese. And I know like a lot of fan bases have these types of photographers who put out photo books, like EXO has one, Got 7, like they all have a bunch and you can get like fan photo books. They're really hard to find for the Tohoshinki, really, really hard. So if you guys know of any, even if I can't readily buy them now, it's just so I can search every once in a while, see if used ones pop up. But this is such a treasure to me. I did buy this secondhand, but the photos in here are absolutely fantastic. They're like airport photos, fan event photos, like live performance photos, press conference photos, all those kinds of things taken by Never End, and it's just, oh, Chungmin looks so fabulous in all of them. So precious. So that is that. I have Junsu's Das Musical. This is, I think it's like a limited edition. It's got 2 CDs and a DVD. Yeah, these are both CDs. This is a DVD. And I've got this big photo booklet, but it's not bound at all, so the pages all just kind of come out. But that's because you can actually take these out and hang them up like a poster. Like there are some with big spreads in here. There are some photos in here from the entire original cast. Like these, they're flying all over the place. Like these right here. But mainly they are just of Junsu, looking fabulous. Oh my gosh, guys. Usually I take this out on a table, so Junsu, looking so fabulous. I mean, it's just fabulous. So that's what I've got for Junsu. Again, guys, I'm really more into the albums and music than I am all this extra stuff, but every once in a while I like to spoil myself, and then that is how my collection becomes this. The rest of my stuff that I've got is all Jaejoong stuff, so hold tight with me because I am a little bit obsessed. So this is his Spy. This is the soundtrack, but it's like the limited edition photo book version. So it does have a CD and a DVD, and then a photo booklet. And let me find this one specific photo for you guys, because I feel like everyone deserves to see this in their lifetime. Fair warning, you may be about to get a severe, very real nosebleed. Your ovaries might explode, and you might faint. So if you don't think you can handle that, move forward a couple seconds. Oh, look at how beautiful these photos are. I mean, really. Guys, it just does not get much better than that. Most of these are him looking very handsome, very dapper in sweaters and turtlenecks and jackets, and that one's just a really fun one. The next thing I've got from Jaejoong is his Memories of 100 Days. The poor packaging on this. This, unfortunately, it came to me broken. The plastic that these books are encased in is just like way too big for the books themselves. I don't know if you can, there you go. You can see there. But whatever. So you've got this part, of course, which has got the DVD. There's some of these, they're not postcards, they're bigger than that. They're like mini posters, I guess. Mini posters. And these cute little, they're like 4x6s. They're so cute. You could frame them and put them on your JYJ shrine. JYJ Tohoshinki shrine. So. And then there are 3 photo books. They're all fabulous. And they're all different sizes. As you can see. So that's just a really fun piece. I was really excited to get that. And you know what, guys? He is going to be back from the army before you know it. It is almost December. And then hopefully he's going to do a tour right away, maybe a new album. I really cannot wait to see live performances of the songs off of his album that he released earlier this year, Number X. Oh my goodness. Like, can we all just take a moment and imagine that? I know he had his like holographic concert. Like, I want to see him belting those notes and singing those songs live. Okay, the next piece I have, before I get too entrenched in my Jaejoong live beautiful fantasy, this is the 2013 grand finale live concert and fan meet in Japan. Most people hate the packaging, and I feel like that's why this just was not a super great seller for him. I actually don't mind the packaging. Does it look super nice? No. But is it actually? Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. This stays quite sticky. The bubble wrap, like none of the bubbles have popped, and it's that nice bubble, I don't know if you can see, it's like that nice bubble wrap that, it's like flat. I think it's really nice, and it keeps everything nice and safe. This is probably my favorite DVD of him, just because in this fan meet he covers a lot of my favorite Japanese songs. I love hearing Jaejoong singing Japanese songs because they're actual songs that were actual hits in Japan, and so Japanese music just has this really great feeling, not feeling, like vocally the way it's sung, it's a little more nasally, and I think Jaejoong does it so wonderfully. And again, they were some of my favorite Japanese songs in here. 2 thumbs way up. The next thing I've got from Jaejoong is his concert and fan meet. This is the You're My and Mine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This has got him singing a lot of his soundtrack songs and also songs from his first mini album. So it's 3 DVDs and a photo book, which in this one, oh, there goes my CD. Which in this particular packaging, the photo book does come out separately, which I personally really appreciate. Beautiful photos. I mean, beautiful photos. Kind of like the rest of JYJ's concert booklets, really. The next thing that I've got from Jaejoong is his J Party in Seoul. This is the 2014 one. I do have 2015 for both the Seoul and I think it's the Japanese one. Anyways, there were 2 of them from 2015, and those are now finally on their way to me. They got caught up in customs for a while, so hopefully they'll be here soon. But this is absolutely fantastic. It's got a cute little leather tie on it. It's so cute, and it's held in by that, so it's not just going to fall off and you're going to lose it. This was just a really, really fun DVDs in there. And then I also have his Beginning of the End, which I thought was a very depressing title, personally, to put on here. Because it's not the end. It's the beginning of a pause, of a hiatus, of a break. Not the end. He'll be coming back, and it's going to be fabulous. So I just thought it was a little ill named, personally. Okay, the next thing, actually I think the last thing I've got for Jaejoong is his Intermodulation. This was released a while ago. I want to say this came out in 2010, back when they still spelt the name Jaejoong like this, which a lot of people are like, oh, he doesn't know how to spell his own name. He does know how to spell his own name. Like the E has an A sound. The E has an A sound in a lot of languages, and so when they're spelling it out, it's Jaejoong, like that's Jaejoong. Anyways, this is absolutely beautiful. It's in this really nice white box. The lid comes off really easily. Ugh. And inside is this beautiful, thick, heavy, luscious photo book. All of the photos are obviously, you know, purposefully taken on shoots and stuff. It's not like 100 Days where it's all kind of in the life of. These are all very obviously staged photos, but they're still really cute nonetheless. I think they're really adorable. And this, I think this is the last photo book where he has this haircut in. He had this haircut for a long time. It's like, I call it, I don't know how else to describe it. It's kind of like it's the Bieber cut is what it is, but way more sexy and fabulous. But he had the haircut for a long time before he got rid of it, so it was kind of its last appearance. Then there's also the Making DVD in here, and there are also these postcards, and can you imagine receiving a postcard from someone and like these photos were on the cover? Oh, they're so pretty. Like seriously, they're gorgeous. Oh, I would scream, cry, and then probably faint if I received those in the mail. So that's Jaejoong's Intermodulation. And that is all that I've got from Tohoshinki JYJ as far as photo books and DVDs and all that jazz go. One last thing I'm going to show you guys, because it was on the same shelf as these, so why not, are my photo card binders. I'm not really going to go into great detail with them. I can certainly do a video on that at a later date if you want me to. I have 3 photo card binders for them. So first I have my binder for Tohoshinki is 5. I'm a little OCD, so like everything is organized and labeled. For Tohoshinki is 5, I just have their star card, their Korean star cards, not the Japanese ones, and then their Japanese jacket cover cards. The lawsuit happened pretty much right before photo cards became a really big deal in Korea. Some of the groups were kind of playing around with them, like Big Bang and some of their older CDs had like the little pop out figures that you could build, or they were like little 3D figures or whatever. But photo cards themselves weren't really a big deal quite yet then. Like a year later they became a big deal, but they weren't yet. So I don't have a Korean photo card section in this binder for them because they just didn't have any albums with them. Then I have my JYJ binder, which is like twice the size of the other two because I do collect JYJ star cards, mainly because they don't really have any Korean photo cards. They have a couple from their individual albums, but you only get like one option, you know, everyone gets the same one or something like that. And then I do also have some like Nature Republic postcards and the few Japanese jacket size cards that they've come out with and all that jazz. Again, if you guys want a video on more information about the JYJ star cards, I collected them for a while now, and I must say I think I have a pretty good collection of them. I can't find any videos really on them. One or two maybe where someone like unboxes a pack or two, but no really like collection of them, because as you can see, like these are all of the star cards I have for them. So there are quite a few in there. I'm still missing quite a few, but I definitely have more than I'm missing at this point. So if anyone wants to see a video on that, again, let me know in the comments down below because I can certainly do that. And then of course I have a home-in binder, and this is my favorite binder just because it's super gorgeous and sticker-fied. A couple years ago, not a couple years ago, like just last year I think, one of my best friends bought me this like mini poster pack of home-in, just like home-in mini posters. So cute. And then with it came this little pack of stickers. And I'm not really a sticker person. I don't really stickerify things. So I was like, what do I do with these? And then I was organizing my photo cards one day and was completely inspired. So look how cute it turned out. I think it turned out totally adorable. So much cuter than my other two binders. So just kind of the same deal. All of my photo cards I have organized by the release date of whether it's the album or the single or whatnot, and then I have them all in the same order. So like for Tohoshinki is 5, all their jacket cards are in their lineup order: Junsu, Yuchun, Jaejoong, Changmin, Yuno, and then group. And then for Homin it's Changmin, just because he's my favorite. He's totally my bias. And then Yunho, and then group. And then Homin does have a lot of both Korean and Japanese photo cards, so then I just have it separated that way. So again, if you guys want to see something more in depth about those or my poster collection or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below, because I don't really want to, I mean, that's kind of a long video to make if no one wants to watch it. So let me know. Otherwise, that was my Tohoshinki and JYJ collection part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This video should be less lengthy than my other ones. So here's crossing. The power of editing. I don't do that much editing with my videos, but what I do, you know.